This week on Rolling the Robsons, we visit this stunning Galloway Forest and a gorgeous lake, take on the Easter egg challenge and see who can find them first, make an extremely unhealthy breakfast, and play the chocolate challenge. But which is real and which is fake? Let's crack on. Good morning and welcome. You might notice that I'm not of my normal kind of very enthusiastic self, and that's because at 6:20 this morning Olivia came rampage into bed and told me that it's Happy Easter. So the start of this week's video, we've got a hunt for eggs. But has the Easter Bunny even been? Well, let's find out. And at some point today, I'd actually change this top because I think we're wearing forever. Let's go and crack on. So they found all the eggs pretty quickly. In fact, was the bigger one to rush around and get things a lot quicker. So to get rid of some of those eggs, we're going to have some pancakes, or try anyway, on the kayak. Let's see how that works. So we're going to basically put the batter mix in, get that cooking a bit, then put maybe a couple of eggs in, because we haven't got any Nutella, and hopefully that melts enough so that they can have like chocolate pancakes for their breakfast this morning. Because why not? It's Easter Sunday. So start off with just put a little bit of butter in, just to get that going. You could use some oil as well, but I find butter works better, gives it a slightly better taste. Mix that round a little bit, like so. We're just being really lazy and we're using water with that on. So, I'm just going to again just bring that round a little bit to make it nice and thin. Just going to pop the lid on for a little bit, and after a while I'm going to put a couple of eggs in the middle and hopefully that works. The secret is, what I found anyway, is to make sure it's definitely cooked enough on the bottom. You can start to see, you can see there, but the edges are starting to cook a little bit. So it's kind of getting there, but just a little bit longer before you flip it. What I find, it then sticks and it goes a bit pear-shaped. So I'm going to wait till the edges are a little bit more cooked, and then that's going to be our stuff. That looks like it's kind of getting there, so I'm going to flip that. Got to cut these eggs, just going to unwrap them, put them in the middle. You got one, and that's going to make that extra special. Just check on this. Now you can see there, it's all starting to go a bit gooey. So we'll take that inside. Suppose after a few days we'll probably get changed and get this dirty top off. Now it's time to go out in the car, so we're going to go out to see a little bit of forestry and a bit more beautiful nature, and then we'll see what the rest of the day gives us. Come with us. Just along the road from the campsite in Galloway Forest Park is Kiru Tree, I think that's how you pronounce it. Massive big car park. It costs us £3 to park for a few hours, but it also has spaces for camper vans and motorhomes. Again, they can stay overnight, and there's even showers, toilets, and other things here, and obviously a cafe you can go into. So it looks really interesting. We're going to go for a walk around the area for half an hour, maybe an hour or so. So come with us and see what we see. We're going to go that way. That way. Just along the road here, we've got a big bicycle because it's really popular for people to come on their bikes around. Look, that's a bloke went over the top there. You actually walk through the bike wheel. How cool is that? While you're in the park, there's also orienteering points. So we've just passed orienteering point number 1. There was 40 in total. Don't think we'll get through all of those, but it just gives the girls something to find as they wander around the forest. Really interesting. The people want to see your face like that. I don't know if it's picking up, but the amount of moss that's on these trees is immense. Look at it all. Just the greenness of the trees from all the moss. The whole place is covered. So it's great to be up here at the loch itself. Lots of things to explore around here, lots of natural nature. On the walk up here, where even things like trees, the whole area is covered in moss completely. We've just kind of had a bit of fly around the drone with over the top of the loch here, and the girls having to chill and throwing stones in the loch to make it a bit more messy, but that's what kids do, isn't it? So we've moved on from the forest, so I didn't really say where we were going, so as I just do that, just get in the car and didn't really think. So we came to a little local town called Newton Stewart. The girls have got money from their grandma and their gran, and obviously, you know, as kids do, it's burning a hole in their pocket. So you can see like the beautiful river here. A few camper vans in this car park as well. Look at the car park is free. Toilets as well, but unfortunately, if you are a camper van and motorhomer, you can't stay overnight. There's big signs around saying no overnight camping, no chairs, no cooking, all that. But yeah, right on the riverbank here. Lovely parking, and also probably around the corner somewhere we came over a beautiful bridge as well, but just forgot to record it. But so we're gonna have a wander around the shops here, and the girls are gonna probably spend all their money. Absolutely nothing open here at Newton Stewart, so we just popped in to have an ice cream, and me and Lucy had a scone and a latte just to do something while we're out here in Newton Stewart. Looks like a really nice place, but like I said, at the moment it's completely shut. Over the road from there, there is a monument towards one of the Earls of Galloway, I think it says. And there's also a little stream or river outside, beautiful bridge, and a little bit of a mini waterfall, so you can have a look at that as well. Really interesting to see around here. Just walking back the car, but before we walk back the car, we also got to go to Sainsbury's to buy a few things. Well, Lucy and the girls have just gone to Sainsbury's to buy a book, and we were thinking about buying shopping there, but we're not made of money. Can't afford to go to Sainsbury's to buy stuff, so instead, Aldi. That's better, isn't it? A bit cheaper. Aldi's a bit cheaper than going to Sainsbury's. Right, we'll see you back at the campsite. Right, we're back. Time to play the chocolate challenge this week. This week's challenge is the Mars bar or Aldi Snidey Mars bar-y challenge thing. So we're going to, again, same thing as last time. Got to see which one is the real one and which one isn't, and nobody knows bar Lucy. Same thing as last time. Got to try one, then try the other and see whether 1 or 2 is the real Mars bar.
Number 1. Number 2.
I think the second one.
Now it's Olivia's turn.
In your mouth.
Now it's Martha's turn.
I'm gonna be wrong, but I want one.
Number 2.
So yeah, everyone was right. Everyone got Mars.
Get it! So we normally have a film on a Friday night, but the signal here isn't great, so we're going to try it out on the laptop. But as you probably know, a bit of an issue with most laptops, their speakers are, well, not the best. So my little plan is, I'm going to plug in to the radio, the aux cable, and plug the other end around here into the computer. It works! So we're back up again today, and today we're going to go where, Olivia?
And to the pool.
Ah. Yeah, so we're going to go into the pool this morning. I'm not going to really probably take you with us because I don't think it's very appropriate, because obviously other people and their children will be there. But we'll see you in a little bit. Pool, you have to book to go into the pool, but we're going to have a bit of a splish splosh in the pool. We've bought Olivia some armbands, and let's go crack on, get ready. After going swimming this morning, we've done, well, very little. I've been trying to edit the videos, have dinner, all that kind of not so interesting for you guys to watch. So we're now going to take the girl to see a castle. Now, is it just my kids, and it probably is, that when you suggest a goal place that like interesting, well, interesting for me, they go, oh, that's the worst thing ever. Comment down below, do your kids do that? Because mine definitely do, and it's a bit annoying. So we're going to go and see like a little castle down the road, but what they don't know, and hopefully they won't hear, is that it also has a cafe there. So we'll really go for the cafe. You know when you have one of them moments you think you've been an absolute idiot? We've just walked from the car here, round the back of the building, through this little courtyard bit here, to find we could just walk down there. Anyway, we're at Carstairs Castle. Unfortunately, can't go into one probably due to health and safety. Next to Wigtown Bay here, which is next to the Solway Firth. Castle, as you can see, it's more like a little keep, I think, probably at best it must have been in its time, and probably just protecting the local area. Not particularly a massive castle, so unfortunately you can't go in at the moment. But yeah, it's a Wigtown natural reservoir, natural reserve even, boundary area there, and we're just there at the moment. And the thing that will keep the girls happy is that also there's a cafe, and so we're going to go in the cafe and have, well, we'll see what it is. Come. Yeah, you obviously could at some point go inside, Lisa's mentioned, but unfortunately no longer.
Mum.
Health and safety. Yeah, Mamma Mia Scotland version, about the weather. I've got 5 stars.
One of the Belgian chocolate biscuit tiffins.
Okay.
I got a chip choc
Tiffin.
tiffin.
What do you want to get?
I got a naughty chocolate cake.
That sounds about right. Lucy?
Raspberry ripple.
Yeah, and I got Nutella cheesecake as well. Look, extra special. That was lovely. Mega sugar rush now. Since we're just out and it's a nice day, we might as well go and have a wander. We're going to have a wander at a local town. Can't remember what it's called. Gatehouse of Fleet, I think it's called. Quite a play park there, so we might as well. It's a nice day. We'll have a chill day in the whole round. Do lots and lots of filming. So I've got lots of editing to do and put all that together. But we're just going to have a quick wander at the local town and see what that's all about. Although it is Bank Holiday Monday, so it might be like yesterday where things shut, but nothing better to do with my time. So we've pulled into Gatehouse of Fleet just to see. Got it again. Just to see this park here, Riverside Park. Here's a park on the campsite. We're just doing a little bit different, so just pan round. Space to park here, and then Martha's down there. Maisie's pushing Olivia, who's really fallen off the thing. Lots of things to do. A nice day. Pretty much 3. So intention was to go into the town, but I don't know whether it'll be worth by the time because it is Bank Holiday Monday. I doubt that much will be open, but yeah, it's gonna sit here and do absolutely nothing. I mean, interestingly, I was looking on my steps. While we've been away, I've been doing about 8,500 steps because I've been just sitting, editing and doing other stuff. I've done 1,003 before, so we'll see if we even get to 3,000 today. See you later if we even get to 3,000 today, because it might be a bit of a lazy day. Yeah, gonna have a walk down the river. Come on. Yeah, down the river. Competitive sisters. Oh, a penny. I'm gonna buy Dad with a penny. Are you gonna buy me?
A currant bun.
A currant bun. Girls just hunting for poo sticks, as they're called, to throw in the river. Quite cute here. They've obviously had an old mill over here, you can see, next to the river. Love a bridge shot for the camera. Massive big wheel here. Huge, the water going down the back of the ship must turn a bit. Beautiful. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be in that bird's nest there. We'll turn down, boss. Really nice. It's obviously been stopped to move now, unfortunately. This area must have been hit pretty bad, isn't that side of that tree that fell down? The whole root section. Probably about 3 to 4 times my height. Who said all the kids should have the fun? Today is our last day on this site. We're going to move on tomorrow to near Penrith. So just to get ourselves ready, we're starting to take things down like the awning and all that kind of stuff. And I don't even know if we'll put it up on the next site because, as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of putting them up. So the girls' new favourite thing while we're away is to have s'mores. So they made them again. Enjoy a tasty bit of s'mores. So at the end of these 4 days, we decided we're going to treat ourselves, we're going to go to the pub, and the kids are going to go to the park. And no, the kids aren't getting a drink because we haven't got no money. We've got to spend the money on us, not them. So just to show that we listen to what you guys say, I wasn't going to put in the site review or site kind of tour, I suppose, in this week's episode, but put a post up on YouTube, and then quite early in the morning, actually on a Tuesday, I didn't expect anybody to even reply, but a few people said that they still like seeing, even in our travel vlogs, a little kind of look around the site. So we're just coming up on the toilet. So you've got girls' toilets, showers and laundry, and boys' toilets. Just realised, you can see there, but that bird is actually in there. Let's go and have a look in the boys' toilets. If there's nobody in there, I'll give you a quick look into those. Here are the boys' toilets. Obviously it's been quite nice at some point, but it is starting to look a little bit dated. So you've got your urinal, couple of toilets that way, and another one there. So nice and warm, does the job. I think probably at some point it's probably been really nice. As time goes on, it's not quite as nice, probably by today's standards, but still ample, as I would say. So I'm going to quick wander along to the shower block again. I'll show you in the showers if I can. So just in this section here, you've obviously got washing machines and tumble dryers. We used those, I think it was $4.50 for a wash and $2.50 for a dry, because we used them once while we're here. You can obviously wash your clothes there as well. Let's take you in the showers. So just in the showers are absolutely gorgeous, to be fair. Got kind of beautiful showers, much better than the average campsite. As you can see, even the toilet here. Couple of things about the showers. One is, if lots of people have been in and or you've been in a while, it's absolutely boiling, so you will get your head kind of burnt off. And the other thing is, there's only 4 down on the part of campsite 1. There's another set of toilets as well. I think there's enough showers personally, given the size of the campsite. So sometimes in the morning there's massive queues on the weekend, but fortunately due to the fact that it's Tuesday, then yeah, that's fine. Just notice here, even though I've just finished the toilet facility, just notice here there's also a disabled toilet and a disabled shower. That's great, isn't it? Nice easy access, because you've got a flat sort of section here. So if you're in a wheelchair or if you're not as mobile, it's nice and flat to get into there. And on the other side of the toilet, it's obviously the washing area and the Elson waste point. Campsite actually has 2 pools. Pool just where the gentleman is there. And the outdoor pool's only open from the end of May, as well as the inside pool, which I'll put a couple of shots up now because we went in there yesterday. So plenty to do for the kids here, particularly in the summer. They also have a children's play park. Again, I'll put that on now. I'll take you around the other side to show you some other things that are on the site. So just next to the main shop area, well, there was a fountain, but there's also here Crazy Golf, which actually we didn't play. I think the girls would be a bit gutted by that, but we just didn't play. You also have, and I'll put some shots of that in a second, a couple of ducks or geese you can go and feed. And also you have a couple of donkeys you can also go and feed if that's what you're into. You can buy feed from the shop. So I'll just quickly show you into the shop. So they also have a big games room. Can't be in here for too long due to music and copyright. Also, as you probably saw, there is a cafe there, so you can get like bacon sandwiches. It's kind of fried food generally, but it does the job. We got some chips in there, very nice. We had a couple of lattes from there as well. Again, they were absolutely fine. So really good facilities here on this site. I'm going to show you one more thing that I've got to show you around the site. The site also has behind me here a pub on site, and also has a restaurant. You have to book online. Now the pub at this time of year is only open, I think, Wednesday through to Sunday, because we tried to go last night when it was a bit quieter with the kids, and it was completely shut. Apparently, again, if you want to use the Laird's Inn, you do need to book in advance, because apparently it gets very busy, and we definitely saw that at the weekend, although it was bank holiday weekend, so the site was absolutely rammed. But yeah, that would be good as well. It's a little challenging because the site's quite big. How many steps do you think I covered walking around the site? Comment below how many steps do you think I did. So we stayed in this site for Castle Carry, but I can never pronounce it, probably completely wrong, for 4 nights, and it cost us £32.50 a night. Now that is a bit more expensive than we'd normally pay, but given the fact it has a kids play park, you have access to other things as well. I mean, you have to pay to go in the pool, and I put the price up for that now. I don't think that's actually too bad looking around the area. Other sites with 2 adults and 3 children were charging over £40. The thing I'd prefer is we got a pitch that had low electric, which is fine, we caught with that, but I think it was a bit naughty not to tell us before we got here that we had low electrics. We've had, I think, a 1 kilowatt. And the other thing I think that would be good as well is if you just had a bit of a view of the kind of Solway, because that's kind of the main pull, I suppose, around this area. Bugger. Bloody shut, isn't it? Hello, pub. Shut on Monday. I suppose I'll just sit by the park and watch them play. No beer. Right, see you next week.